Hi, can you hear me now? thanks for coming down and bringing your mat along, and let's have a great class today. I hope you had an awesome weekend, a great Mother's Day. I know I did. I got spoiled, but back to work today. Hi, Darlene. So we're ready to get started with our ab work. We will focus a little bit more on arms than we did last Monday. Time just keeps on slipping away from us, so I'll make sure that we focus on arms a little bit more. So for now, let's just focus on our breath. Breathing into the side ribs instead of your belly or chest. We'll start with our full inhale through the nose. And as you exhale through pursed lips, just let it go. Hey, Renee. And again, take a big inhale here. Nice and wide into your side ribs. Hey, Rana. And as you exhale, thanks for being here. I wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here, so thanks for being here. And again, couple more. Take a big, full, wide inhale. And as you exhale, just breathe out through pursed lips. One more, big, full inhale. And as you exhale, just let go of any tension. All right, so for today, we're gonna need some weights or maybe some soup cans, your band if you have one, and that block. So if you don't have a block, I'm sitting up on mine. If you don't have a block, just grab a cushion off your couch. All right, so we're gonna start with some flexing forward. Feet forward, hip distance apart, nice and parallel. Your hands can rest on your thighs, or you can drop them down to the floor or onto the weights and roll them, and then come back up as you restack. So we're gonna take a big, big, big inhale into the side ribs. And as you exhale, hug your belly, forward flex. Relax any tension from your shoulders. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, come back up, restack piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra. So we're just trying to mobilize tight areas. If you've been sitting a lot, I know I have been, then this is supposed to feel good. This should feel good. Hi, Tony. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, fold again. Hug your belly. Round forward, stay over your legs. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, come back up, restack piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do one more here. Let's throw it in. Take a big inhale at the top. And as you exhale, belly tight. Take your time. Round forward, stay over your legs. Take a big wide breath in here. And as you exhale, restack tall, piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra. Bring your feet to wherever your hips feel the happiest. So mine feel happiest when my legs are crossed. With or without the weights in your hands, we will protract and retract. So glide your shoulder blades apart, glide them together. Remember, shoulders will want to creep up here, so just don't let them hike up. Just keep them away from your neck. Inhale, protract, and exhale, retract. Glide your shoulder blades apart and glide them back together. Last three, holding onto your belly, sitting nice and tall, using your breath. Couple more, protract, separate away from the spine, and exhale, retract, glide toward the spine. Remember, switch your breath around if it feels better the other way around, as long as you're not holding that breath. Let's do two more. Inhale, protract, and exhale, retract. And one more, stay tall, and exhale, retract. From here, let's scissor, so adding mobility into our shoulder here, and exhale, reach. Hug your belly at the top, and exhale, reach. Try not to move through your pelvis, so nice and still, right on top of your sits bones. Exhale, reach, inhale, and exhale, reach. Switch your breath around if it feels better. Just a couple more. So if your shoulders are tight, maybe you can't quite go all the way up, and after a few, see if you've made any progress. See if you can reach up higher without letting go of your tight belt. So your belt is always on now, but you're not so tight that you're having a hard time breathing. You're just engaged. Your belly's awake. Last four, exhale, march, and three, exhale, march. Last two, reach, and one more, reach. Beautiful. Reach forward, hold, drop your shoulders, drop the weights if your shoulders are tired, and then out into our big circle. So warming up our arms and shoulders because we'll be using them in a little while. Let's do three more. Open. Two more. Reach up and over. and open wide, and one more. Reach up and over, awesome. And then just open into a T. From here, let's switch the direction. Remember to breathe out and over, and then down, parallel arms. Let's do 4 more. Reach out, open through your collarbones, and then back down toward the floor. Couple more, belly tight. And last time, open out and over and down towards your thighs, towards your hips. All right, so let's do some hip rolls next. So no need for the weights. If you like the block in between your inner thighs, just to have the sensation of holding on, go for it. If you feel the block gets in the way. So with the block, remember, you have 3 ways of holding it. And if you're still not really comfortable, especially if you have tight hip flexors, you might want to just let go of the block and just come all the way down. So for this one, slide your feet close to your seat. And we're going to be rolling through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up onto your shoulder blades. So arms, I'm going to move my arms out of the way just so that you can see how slowly I move away from the floor. I come up into that long diagonal line. And then exhale, roll down piece by piece. So think of your mid back first, your low back next, and then untuck your pelvis at the very, very end. So your pelvis is level. So how do you know if your pelvis is level? Very quickly, bring the heel of your hand onto your hip bones. Bring your fingertips onto your pubic bone. And if your hands are level, that's your neutral. If your fingers are above the heel, then that just means you're posteriorly tilting. If it's the other way around, then that just means you're arching your back. And we never want to arch our back because that's going to increase your chances of pulling through your back, pulling your back out. So stay in neutral, keep your hands level, and from here roll away. So you're rolling through your posterior tilt first, and then coming all the way up onto your shoulder blades. Knees pulling away from you. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, roll down piece by piece. See if you can further isolate those vertebrae away from one another as you come up, and as you come down, remember to uncurl your tail, neutral, and exhale, posteriorly tilt. So pubic bone comes above your hips, and then you're rolling away from the floor. Your belly is tight, you're breathing wide, and exhale, roll down piece by piece. Take your time. Untuck your tail. Last one here. Take a big inhale. And remember, you're rolling right through the center of your spine. Come all the way up. Awesome. Breathe and hold. And exhale all the way down, piece by piece. Vertebra by vertebra. We'll do our spinal rotation from our legs instead of your upper trunk. So for this one, if your low back is tight, keep your toes on the floor and you'll just sway your knees side to side. If your low back is feeling good, if your belly is tight, so your core is engaged and on, then you can lift your legs up to tabletop. So for this one, I suggest hugging a block, because as soon as you wake up your inner thighs, your core wakes up as well. So that's the reason for having something to squeeze in between your inner thighs. So here, shoulders relaxed, collarbones open, wide inhale here. Send your legs to one side of the room. And as you exhale, scoop your belly, come back to center. Inhale over to the other side. And exhale back to center. Remember the trick? Keeping your shoulder blades glued to the floor, especially the opposite shoulder blade. So if my legs go to the left, make sure that your right shoulder blade stays glued to the floor, belly tight back to center. Inhale over. Hug your belly. And then exhale back center. If you're happy with tabletop, stay with tabletop. If you want a little more, long lever. Long lever requires a lot more work from the core. So hug even tighter. Inhale, send your legs to the side. Opposite shoulder blade heavy. And exhale back center. Other side. Inhale. Opposite shoulder blade heavy. And exhale back center. Let's throw in 2 more. Belly tight. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale over. And exhale back center. Awesome. So from here, let's wake up our belly, our low belly. From tabletop, we're just going to extend the legs across the room. Inhale back to tabletop. And exhale, reach. Beautiful. Couple more. Inhale, hold on with your belt, and exhale, hold even tighter. Don't let your belly pop forward. But if you have your hands on top of your abs, you can definitely feel them working and holding on. Let's do 3 more. Reach and exhale back. Looking directly forward or maybe up toward the ceiling. I'm just turning my head so I can look at you. And then back to tabletop. So now we'll remove the block. We'll find externally rotated legs. So from your tabletop, keep your heels connected, open your legs wide so that your thighs have turned outside in your hip socket. You can flex your feet, extend your legs, but don't bring them to parallel. So keep them turned out and then back into a frog. So you look like a frog here. Heels connected, glued together, and reach. You can also wake up your ankle joint, flexing as you bring them in, and then pointing as you extend. Watch your shoulders, don't let them creep up. Let's do 3 more. Reach, use the breath pattern that feels most effective. Last 2, don't forget your core. So for me, because it takes more effort to extend, I breathe out. And then inhale, bend. Bring your legs to tabletop. Why don't we start with some ab work? I'll find the block. I'll place it in between my inner thighs, maybe in between my ankles. I can always switch it around if my hip flexors are feeling tight. So from here, we'll keep the arms by our hips unless you have a lot of tension in your neck, in which case you always support your head. So my neck is feeling good today, so I'm gonna keep my arms by my hips. Start with your inhale, nod your chin. And as you exhale, curl up. Make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up. Hollow out, round through your spine. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, come down. So what is the challenging part here is the inhale at the top. Exhale, curl up. Hug your belly. Don't let your belly button pop up as you inhale, wide. And exhale, come down. Relax your head. Inhale, nod, and exhale, come up. Fingertips long, shoulders relaxed, collarbones open. Inhale, and exhale, down. And 1 more. Inhale, nod, and exhale, come up. And then slowly lower. Now I'm going to pick up the pace, 1 breath at a time. Inhale, get ready. And exhale, come up. Inhale, down. Find your head nod, exhale up. Inhale down. Find your head nod, exhale up. Inhale lower. Let's do 3 more. Nod and exhale up. Sink your belly button down and in. Inhale lower. 2 more. Nod and exhale up. Remember your breath. And 1 more. Nod and exhale up. And come all the way down. Float your hands to support your head. Instead of pushing your head, just let it rest in your hands, elbows wide, belly hollow. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. Last 5. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, curl up. See if you can get your shoulder blade off the floor. Last 3. Exhale, up. Last 2, exhale up. And 1 more, exhale up. Come all the way down, pull your knees into your chest. Perfect. So that was a good, nice little warm up. Let's roll over onto our front side so we can extend through the spine. We're gonna find long, straight legs, belly will still be tight. And give yourself a second or 2 to find any tension. Once you find it, let it go. So chances are it's going to be creeping up by your neck, by your shoulders. Glide your shoulders away from your neck. Hollow out your belly. Hug your belt tight. Lift your pelvic floor. Keep your forehead down on the floor. Inhale, take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, come up. So again, first is the space in between your shoulder blades that leaves the floor. Then you push a little pebble away with your nose. You're pushing it forward slightly, not all the way, so that you find hyperextension in your neck. Just a slight little extension here. still looking down on a diagonal, and then slowly lengthen as you lower. 2 more. So we're actually going to do a few more, but we're going to keep on modifying the arms. So for the next one, just keep your hands on the floor, keep your elbows wide, your collarbones open, and come up. And then come all the way down. If your belly is tight, if your low back is happy today, float your hands or your arms off the floor. Take your time as you come up, and then lengthen through the crown of your head on your way down. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, up. Beautiful. Last 2. Exhale, up. Legs are long, belly is tight. Maybe squeeze your glutes a little bit. And 1 more. Exhale, up. And then slowly all the way down. Pick up your weights if you want to work your arms. If your shoulders aren't creeping up, if there's no tension, we'll do our cactus arms with a little bit of weight in our hand. Take a big inhale. And exhale, come up. Inhale, slowly lower. And as I come up, that doesn't mean I let my belly go. I'm still pulling tight into that belt, and then slowly lower. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, up. Slowly lower. Last 2. Exhale, up. Slowly lower. And 1 more. Exhale, up. And slowly lower. Shake out your hips if you feel any tension in your low back. We're going to continue with the up and down, and we're going to extend one leg behind us. So more core, more tight belt. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, lift up, extend the one leg straight. Keep your belly tight. Inhale to lower. And exhale, other leg. Come up. Inhale, lower. If you notice pinching in your low back, come up less. Exhale, lift. So all you need to do is just lift your chest off the floor and inhale, lower. Same with the leg. Just let it hover. If you're feeling any pinching, we don't want the leg up too high anyway because we're paying attention to our square pelvis. Last 2. Exhale, up. Slowly lower. And 1 more. Exhale, up. And come all the way down. Drop the weight, sway your hips. And now we're going to find a little bit of a twist. If you have tight shoulders and supporting your head causes more tension in your shoulders, then you're going to keep cactus arms. If your shoulders are good today, drop your forehead onto your hands. Take a big inhale at the bottom, belly tight. And exhale, come up. Stay at the top wherever your arms are. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, twist. Keep your pelvis square. And exhale, twist. So just think of twisting upwards of your low back. So you're not moving along with your hips. Your hips feel nice and tight here and square. Sorry, not tight, just square and heavy. Exhale, twist. Shoulders down and exhale, twist. Little twist is so much better than too much of one. Last 4. Exhale, twist. You can always lower and rest. And exhale, twist. Last 2. Exhale, twist. And 1 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Drop your forehead and push back into a nice big shell. Shell or child's pose. So for the shell stretch, you will round your spine, drop your forehead, take a couple wide breaths into your side ribs. As opposed to child's pose where you would have a straight spine. So again, whichever one you feel is going to benefit you, probably round back is better because you just worked on your extension. Keep your head heavy. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Use your belly, restack tall. We have our 100. Before we target our arms. So for the 100, if your low back is tight, you keep your feet down on the floor, but hug the block unless you have really tight hip flexors, in which case just forget the block altogether. If you're lifting your legs up to tabletop, find your block and lift them up. Remember, you're pumping your arms long and straight, lots of energy in your arms, But if you feel your shoulders creeping up and you're finding a lot of tension in your neck, support your head. And if you're one of those people who are extremely tight in the neck, and even though you're supporting your head, you're still feeling the tension, then just feel free to drop your head and work on your low belly instead. You're still working hard here, so you don't have to do all the modifications if they don't feel right for your body. So we'll start with our wide collarbones, with our tight belly. Inhale here, nod your chin, and exhale, curl up. Make sure that you're relaxed, that you're not holding any tension. Hug your belt, start pumping. Inhale and exhale. 10, inhale and exhale. 20, inhale and exhale. 30, inhale and exhale. 40, inhale and exhale. 50, after you're 50, you can also extend your legs. 60, in and exhale. 70, belly tight and exhale. 80, last 20, look towards your feet and exhale. 90, last 10 and exhale. 100, inhale, hold, bend your legs, come up a little higher and come all the way down. Pull your knees into your chest. Let go of any tension. If some of it crept up into your neck, just keep your head heavy, move your head side to side, remove the block, pull your knees into your chest. All right, so we're gonna grab onto one leg and we'll start with some ab work. Arm work along with the ab work. So we'll have a seat on our block. We'll find our band. And you guys, if you don't have a band, I have a lot of them at home. You can always come to my place and pick one up. I have plenty. So no need to buy one. I mean, they're all for us here. So just ping me and let me know, and I'll have one ready on the bench in front of the house so you can grab one. All right, so for now, hopefully you have the resistance. If you don't have the band, you can always use the weights, either the weighted ball or the soup can, or whatever you can use for a little bit of resistance. Allow your hips to sink down toward the floor so that you're not gripping any tension here. So just let your legs relax. Hug your belly, sit nice and tall. Pick up the band or your weights, relax your shoulders, and as you exhale, lift up. Perfect. Take a big inhale as you lower, and exhale, lift up. Beautiful. So I'm seeing myself. I usually don't have a mirror in the studio, but I'm noticing my right arm is stronger. It wants to do so much more than the left. So that's the beauty about having something like a mirror to check yourself out, because our body's not exactly balanced, and one side is usually stronger than the other, and the stronger side will take over. So remember, work through the center, work evenly, and then slowly lower. Let's do 4 more. Shoulders relaxed, belly tight, sit tall, exhale up. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly lower. 3 more. Exhale up. And then slowly lower. Last 2 without engaging your shoulders. Collarbones open as you pull up. Beautiful. And then slowly lower. And 1 more. Exhale up. Perfect. From here, we are going to hold in a T and work our shoulders and arms a little bit more. Sit tall, hug your belt. Exhale, lift into that T. And now 5 little circles. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Exhale. And 1. And release and relax all the way. Shake out your shoulders. Palms will face up. We are going to reach up and then bring the elbows in into our lats, into the side body, and exhale, reach. Beautiful. And then inhale, bend back, and exhale, reach. Awesome. And then inhale, bend, and exhale, reach. Beautiful. And then inhale, bend. Last 3. Exhale, reach. Perfect. and 2 more. Exhale, reach. Perfect. Last time, belly tight. Exhale, reach. Awesome. Bend back halfway. So you haven't gone all the way in towards your lats, but just halfway. And from here, keep your collarbones open. Exhale, twist. Like you're holding 2 little trays in your hands. And exhale, twist. So you will be feeling your arms here. You'll be feeling your shoulders, but try not to hold on to your legs either. So let them go. And exhale, twist. So you're still working upwards of your belly button. Your belly is tight. And exhale, twist. Last 4. Exhale, twist. Collarbones open, shoulders calm, and exhale, twist. Last 2. Exhale, twist. And 1 more. Exhale, twist. And then back center and relax. Beautiful. All right, so I felt my shoulders and arms a little bit. Let's pick up the weights. So you can still work with the resistance if you don't have the weights, or the other way around. I'm just showing you 2 options here. So we'll do our offering along with our twist. Take a big inhale here and exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center, belly tight, back forward, and then bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open, twist to the opposite side first. Exhale, twist. And exhale, twist. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, bend back. Again, exhale, reach. Inhale, open, twist to the opposite side. Beautiful. And twist. And then forward, and bend back. And last time, exhale, reach. Inhale, open, twist to the opposite side. And twist, and then back forward and bend. From here, reach forward and bend. And exhale, reach forward and bend. If you want more resistance, that's when you pick up the band. Exhale, reach forward and inhale, bend. And exhale, forward. Inhale, bend. Remember, under the tension, you're not going to collapse. Stay nice and tall. Last 4, exhale, reach. Beautiful. 3 more, exhale, reach. Awesome. 2 more, exhale, reach. Awesome. Last time, exhale, reach, and then bend back and relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Let's do some swimming, seated. Pick up the weights or no weights. If your shoulders are already tired, maybe consider no weights in your hands. Drop your shoulders, the back of your head against the wall. So try not to keep your chin forward. And here, reach up and we're gonna swim. Relax your legs, hug your belly instead. Keep on swimming. So back and forth. You can go in front of you. You can go a little bit higher. And then back down in front of you. Beautiful. Hug your belly. Keep on breathing. Up. And then back down, forward. Last one, reach up. And then back forward, and then all the way down toward the floor. Beautiful. All right, biceps. Biceps are next. Why don't we pick up the weights? Relax your shoulders, elbow on a shelf. So here, lift your elbow a little bit higher. What tends to happen is we drop the elbow down, but we want to keep it lifted here. And from here, curl. Exhale, curl. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curl. Inhale, extend, and exhale, curl. Inhale out. Last 4, exhale, curl. So even though you have 1 or 2 pounds in your hand, pretend that you have more and just make your biceps work harder. Same on your release. Pretend that you're working against resistance and you don't really want to extend your arm too quickly. 3 more, exhale, curl. Last 2, exhale, curl. Beautiful. And 1 more. Exhale, curl. And then extend and bring your arms all the way down. Awesome. All right, let's take the band. So we will still work on our arms and shoulders, but we're gonna add the upper back a little bit as well. Your legs will be forward. So remember, you don't need to sit on a block like I am if your low back and hamstrings are really, really loose. I'm just lifting up just so that I have a little bit more freedom here to move. So whichever one you choose, the floor or the block underneath you, take the band, the center of it goes over your feet, and then you're wrapping up both feet. That way it doesn't go flying back at you. So here, actually I'm gonna come side so you can see my form a little bit. Perfect. So what we're trying to resist is slouching and rounding your spine. We will sit nice and tall, and that's the reason we elevated onto the block, so that we can sit nice and tall. With your arms long and straight, with your shoulders relaxed away from your neck, with your belly tight, you're gonna pull back. And then inhale, slowly return forward. Find more resistance. If this is easy, exhale, pull back. Inhale, slowly forward. If you find that you are losing your form, then maybe go a little bit more gentle on your band. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, forward. Try not to break your wrist, so keep your wrist long and straight. And it's easier to do if you're elevated up on something. If you're flat on the floor, your hand might be rubbing on the mat. So another reason why sitting up is a little bit better. Last 4, belly tight. Perfect. Slide your feet closer if your low back is feeling really tight. Awesome. So you can always ease into the legs, but keep your back straight, keep your belly tight. And one more. Exhale, reach back. And then inhale, forward. We're going to use a little bit more resistance of the band because now we're bending into the elbow. Sit nice and tall. Exhale, pull back. Pinch the space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach forward. Relax your shoulders. Keep your heart lifted. Exhale, pull. How about your belly? Is it still tight or have you let go? The belt doesn't come off just yet. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, resist the band. And exhale, pull back. Beautiful. Last 4. Exhale, pull back. Nice. 3 more. Exhale, pull back. Last 2. Exhale, pull back. And 1 more. Exhale, pull back. Beautiful. Now give yourself a lot more room because straight arms is going to be a lot tougher. So just a tiny bit of resistance. 45 degrees. Exhale, pull back. So not only back, but more side as well. You look like an airplane. Legs can be straight. Exhale, 45 degrees. Belly tight, sit taller. Exhale, pull. Awesome. Relax your shoulders. Use your breath. Pull. Wrists still long and straight. Last 4. Exhale, pull. Perfect. 3 more. Exhale, pull. Last 2. Your spine doesn't wiggle around. Nice and still. And 1 more. Exhale, pull. And then reach forward. Drape yourself over your legs. Bring your feet closer towards you. And just drop your head. Take 2 breaths into your side ribs. And 1 more. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more twisting, a little bit more arms against the resistance. So back onto the block, and we will bring that band, drape it over the block again. You're sitting right in the center. Your feet, your legs are crossed. Your legs can be flexed in front of you or extended, whatever feels best. So for me again, I'm going to go into my crossed legs. I will pick up the one end on one side of my body. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. On this one, I tend to start on my weaker side. Hug your belly. Bring your arms into a rounded shape, like you're holding a big stability ball in between your elbows. Inhale, twist toward that end. Find a little bit of resistance. Inhale, get ready. And as you exhale, pull. Pull across, pull around, come all the way around, and then inhale back. So notice when I'm pulling, when I'm twisting, it doesn't mean that I'm trying to twist a little bit more by losing my form. I still keep my form, I still keep my pelvis upright. I twist upwards of my belly button, and then I relax the band. 2 more, just once. Awesome. And 1 more. Exhale, pull. And now 4 more, 2 pulses. Take a big inhale and exhale. Pulse, pulse. Legs are still relaxed, belly still tight. 3 more, collarbones open, elbows wide. Beautiful, last 2. Exhale, pulse, pulse. And 1 more. Exhale, pulse, pulse. And then relax the band. Let's do the other side. So 4 singles and then 4 doubles. Elbows wide, shoulders down, collarbones open. Hug your belt. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, pull just once. Was this too much resistance or not enough? Adjust the band. 3 more. Exhale, pull. You're looking straight at where you're holding onto the band, so your head doesn't turn. Your head spirals along with your spine. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Nice and upright. And 1 more. Exhale, twist. Awesome. Now 4 more doubles. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, release. 3 more. Sit taller, belly tighter. 2 more. Exhale. Beautiful. And 1 more. And then release and relax. Awesome. Okay, we have 2 more minutes to go, so we're gonna squeeze in a cat and some short planks before we run. We will remove all our stuff out of the way. We're on all 4s. We'll start with our toes. Why don't we start? Yeah, we're gonna start with some short planks. So toes tucked under, spine is straight. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, lift your knees to hover. Imagine that there is a little ball or a little glass of water sitting on your low back and you're not moving around, so no losing of that glass of water. And then back down. Hug your belly, wrist under your shoulder, knee under your hip. Exhale, come up again. So you're barely off the floor. I don't want you to come all the way up. You can almost feel the mat underneath your knee. Hover, hover. Big inhale. And exhale, back down, and 1 more. Take a big inhale, and exhale, lift up, and hold and breathe, and stay, because this is our last one. Let's stay for 1 full inhale, and 1 exhale. Hug your belly, inhale, stay, and exhale, bend your knees, untuck your toes. Let's do a couple of cats to end the class. Starting at the tail, ending at the head. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, tilt your pelvis down, round your low back, your mid back, drop your head, take a big wide breath in. And as you exhale, come out, piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra, spine is straight and long. Again, exhale, tuck and round. See if you can lift your belly button up higher so that you can flex your low back more. Drop your head, breathe. And exhale, untuck, unround. And 1 more. Big inhale. And exhale, tuck and round. Let your head hang. Wide breath. And exhale, come back out. Restack. Back into a straight spine. All right, you guys. It was so awesome to see you, to be with you again. I'm thinking of switching up tomorrow's yin class to make it a yin Lattes class. So even though it's going to be an hour in length, I'm thinking half an hour of core, so mainly just abs and back, and then half an hour of stretching. So if you guys think that would work for you, join me tomorrow night at 7:30. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday at noon for abs and legs. Thanks so much, you guys. It was great to be here with you. Talk to you soon. Bye.